Coach, 85-72, dropping another tough one to Long Beach State, and we knew it coming in. Long Beach State's a good basketball team. They got you today.
Yeah, they did a really nice job, I thought, of trying to get some good size on the court. We're really slim at the post position at the moment in the forward spot, and Garza's been one rep kind of hit this week with her injury, and I'm just not sure. I just need to rest her up for a couple of weeks here, but we're hanging in there, kind of by a thread at the moment, but can still fight, and we got to figure out even lower numbers.
Right, when you take out players like Taryn Garza and of course Jonay Irvin, who did come back today, it's always tough on a team when they're so important to your lineup. Taryn Garza today just three rebounds in just 7 minutes. You said nursing that injury. Molly Sleemer, 19 points and 13 rebounds for you today. Ariana Eligado, boy, she's hit 2 3-pointers in a span of 10 seconds right there. She's got as quick as releases I've ever seen on a shooter, but Eligado keeping you alive in the second half. And it's a tough game. Long Beach State got you 85-72, but it goes back to defense, and Long Beach State played well today, didn't they?
They did. They had a good game plan. They were trying to keep the ball out of Eligado's hands as much as possible, and there at the end they tried to take away our three-point shooters. Eligado's such a great player, even though she struggled a little bit from the floor tonight. She still creates so many things for her teammates. Where I was mostly disappointed today was really I thought our defense was very poor today. Just straight matchups. We had a lot of youth on the court. I don't want to say that that's an excuse, as we're pretty deep into the season now. There's no excuse that we can't match up in transition. There's no excuse that we can't have outside. There's no excuse that we can't guard. You look around, you see two people on the same person.
Right.
To me, we weren't as focused as we need to be today. I don't really know what that is, but we'll get our fix and figure it out.
Coach, the last time you played Long Beach State, you combined for 209 points, a little bit of a different flavor in this game, but in this game you get to 19 points, I mentioned, and 13 boards from Molly Sleemer. She gets back into the scoring column today. That was definitely the game plan to get her going, right?
It sure was, and she did a really terrific job. She had some really good touches in the first half. She was on such a roll that her teammates were exclusively looking for her, and that resulted in probably 3 turnovers, just trying to force the ball into her a little bit. Long State had a great game plan. We played excellent defense. I'm hoping that we can learn from this and move forward. We're a little beat up, as I said before, but we got to find a way to win. And great to have Jonay looking a little bit more like Jonay out there today. And so I thought she played a fine game. And we got to get some more stuff out of some other people.
Coach Ella Clark for Long Beach State, such long arms, 23 points today. She didn't hurt you too bad in the victory down in Long Beach, but boy, she's a good shooter. Had a good game today for Long Beach State, 23 points. Were you expecting that from Ella Clark today?
Yeah, I thought that she was going to be problematic for us, especially with the limitations that Garza's got. Garza had her last time, and she knocked down a couple of threes at Long Beach State, but once Garza kind of got into a flow, but that was a healthy Garza.
Right.
Today we didn't have that, so we'll pack it up and see if we can't get some bodies back here shortly. But congratulations to Long Beach State for an excellent game and deserve a good game.
Coach, what do you tell this team moving forward? You got Cal State Fullerton next week. Of course, we'll bring the broadcast live on GoPoly.com. What's the message in the locker rooms moving forward?
Well, we're just trying to get better.
You guys got a match coming
It's hard when you see people go down, but Long Beach State was in the same place. They lost one of their great players, Sanchez, and their coach was out here, their assistant coach was out here in warm-ups trying to give them a little pump up, and I think it might help. I should have thrown off my shoes and gone to our team, I think. But we got to be able to lick our wounds and get back up and get doing our thing again. It's been a rough week for Cal Poly women's basketball, but I still got a lot of belief in their heart and their tenacity, and they're a great group of women to coach. There's a champion under there. It's under the tiers today, but it's still there.
I totally agree with you. 8-3 now in conference play. You started so well, and 2 tough losses, but against 2 very good teams, Cal State Northridge and Long Beach State. Of course, you guys are still at the top of the Big West Conference after this loss, but moving forward, you got Cal State Fullerton, and they're another tough opponent. What do you expect next week, Coach?
Well, they're really tough. They ran their Princeton offense, and as you know, we started out hot blazes here on our home court, and then they roared back, shot a ton of threes. We have to do a better job of guarding the three-point line for sure. And just overall defense. I thought that we took a big step back this week defensively, and we've been spending a lot of time on our opposition's sets, and I think I just got to get back to just playing regular, normal, here's fundamental defense, and we'll be doing a lot of shells.
Coach, you were so good in your playing career at Loyola Chicago. Your assist record, of course, still stands. A player like Joni Irvin, she's just 25 points away now from scoring 1,000. Great to see the fifth-year senior back in the lineup. She brings so much, doesn't she?
She does, and she's really been so beat up and injured. You think about, I've never had an ACL injury, but for her to come back after 2 of them, and this year she's had another injury to her knee, and she was showing no fear today as far as taking the ball to the bucket. I thought that was really important growth for her, and overcoming, the mental block of another injury.
Right.
And she really battled today for us and played a super game. I certainly feel like if she doesn't suffer another injury, then she should be able to get that 1,000 points in her career. When the big three are all firing, we got a good chance to win. We kind of ran on the clock today. And when Anna was catching fire, we needed about 5 more minutes, I think, to pull off this victory. But again, credit Long Beach State, they're playing next week.
Coach, on Thursday night, you had Hannah Gilbert play such a good game for you as a freshman. Tonight, Sarah Lipton, a freshman, really played well for you, hit some big three-pointers down the stretch. Getting these freshmen involved in big games like this could really pay dividends moving forward for you, couldn't they?
I sure hope so. It's kind of tough to swallow right now when they make defensive errors on the court,
right.
But that's all part of learning. And so we're kind of taking our lumps right now, but hopefully it will pay off down the road, and we'll learn some good lessons today, watch some good film, and sometimes it's easy to watch other people perform on the court, and you can watch as much film as you want and see how to do it, but then when it's you being exposed,
right,
and you getting shown how to do things on film, they always say film don't lie,
right.
And we'll be back at it next week.
You absolutely will. You can't keep a champion down. Mustangs lose a tough one, 85-72 to Long Beach State, but Coach, I'll be with you guys on the trip next week. Looking forward to that. And you know what? Like you said, go back and lick your wounds. No doubt in my mind that this team comes back. You guys started blazing hot from in Big West Conference play, and you lose to 2 good teams. You didn't lose to teams that didn't deserve to win. And tonight the Mustangs take one on the chin, but right back to work next week. And looking forward to the broadcast next week.
Okay, terrific. Thank you for being such a great spokesperson for our team.
Absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity, Coach.